رسوله الكريم. أما بعد فقد قال الله تبارك وتعالى في القرآن المجيد والفرقان الحميد: قل إن صلاتي ونسكي ومحياي ومماتي لله رب العالمين. صدق الله العظيم وبلغنا رسوله النبي الكريم. وقال الله تبارك وتعالى في شأن حبيبه مخبرا وآمرا: إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل على سيدنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا ومولانا محمد وبارك وسلم وصل عليه. My dear respected elders, brothers, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Can't see the clocks, so just tell me we praise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who has blessed us on this very special day of Jumma, and He has allowed us to praise Him, to worship Him, and also to honor the greatest of creation, our beloved and respected Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I want to talk about a particular word in Arabic, and the word is sometimes misunderstood, even mistranslated and misinterpreted. And the word is Waseela. And Waseela means intermediary. And everybody uses this word regularly. Because when we say adhan, and after adhan we say a dua, the dua is in Sahih al-Bukhari, and it is accepted throughout the Muslim world, throughout the ulama, throughout the Quran. And one of the phrases in this dua, وَآتِ مُحَمَّدًا الْوَسِيلَةَ sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and make our beloved Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, a waseela. So that should be enough to understand some of this word. That some of this word means the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, is going to assist us and help us and intercede on our behalf when we have no power to do anything. We have no authority to do anything. He has the power, He has the authority, He has the position. After all, why are we asking for it? For what? If He has got no authority and no power and no position, why do we ask? Why do the companions ask? Why does every Muslim ask? Why does every Sunni and non-Sunni ask? So in this dua, there is complete evidence and understanding that we want our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam to be a waseela. And we are asking Allah, Ya Allah, allow this, make this possible. But waseela is more than that. Waseela is much more than that. and hopefully I'll explain a few more interesting things about Waseela. There is a great prophet called Hazrat Isa alayhi salam, and I normally ask a question to people, who gives life? And they say, Allah gives life. I said, who gives death? Allah gives death. And then I ask, is Allah Azza wa Jal the only one to give life? And they say, yes, He's the only one to give life. And then I say, I'm sorry, I don't agree. And they say, how can you not agree? Allah is a creator, Allah is a master, Allah gives life, Allah gives death, no one can interfere. I said, I still disagree. I said, I don't disagree actually, the Quran disagrees. Allah disagrees. Hazrat Isa alayhi salam disagrees. Because the Quran quotes a comment of Hazrat Isa alayhi salam. The Quran quotes a sentence of Hazrat Isa alayhi salam. So this is, if you like, hadith quoted by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Holy Quran. And Allah Azza wa Jal quotes, and Hazrat Isa alayhi salam says, Uhyi al-mawt bi-idhnillah. Uhyi al-mawt bi-idhnillah. And if you know the Arabic, it's the present person. I'm the person who's saying this. Uhyi al-mawt, I give life to the dead. Doesn't say Allah gives life to the dead. That's not the translation. The word Allah is not in this particular phrase. Uhyi al-mawt, I give life to the dead. Then he adds, bi-idhnillah, with Allah's permission, because Allah has given me permission. We must understand this. People focus on the last bit. We should. Bi-idhnillah. But who has Allah given permission to? Hazrat Isa alayhi salam. What is He given permission for? To give life to the dead. Who gives life to the dead? In this particular sentence, Hazrat Isa alayhi salam. This Quran, we can't deny Quran. It doesn't mean that every time Hazrat Isa alayhi salam wanted to give life, it doesn't mean he had to get Allah's permission. No. Allah says, you have permission. Anyone you want to raise from the dead, you have permission. You have my authority. You have this complete position now. You can give life to anyone. Because I've given you my permission. Bi-idhnillah. Now this is Quran. You can't deny Quran. But let's go even deeper. Well, I hope it's not too deep. Let's go a little bit wider. Who guides? And we say, Allah Azza wa Jalla. Yes, Allah Azza wa Jalla guides. But if I said to you, if I showed you a concrete brick, and I said, this brick can guide you, you'd think, what on earth is he talking about? Guidance comes from Allah Azza wa Jalla. Guidance comes from people. Guidance comes from Quran. How can a concrete brick, how can a concrete slab, how can this guide anyone? Well, let's ask Quran. إن أول بيت وضع للناس للذي ببكة مباركا وهدى للعالمين. الله أكبر. إن أول بيت, the first house of worship, وضع للناس for mankind, للذي ببكة, in the city of Makkah, which actually is Makkatul Mukarramah. That's the old name for Makkah. It was called Makkah. And the old name of Madinah is actually Yathrib, which means city. So Allah says the first house of worship for mankind was in Makkah. لَلَّذِي بِبَكَّةَ مُبَارَكًا. It is a house full of blessing. So we have now bricks and mortar and sand that is blessed. That's what Allah is saying. This house, the foundations, the air around it, every grain of sand, every slab, every piece of marble, Mubarak is blessed. And then Allah adds, وَهُدًى لِلْعَالَمِينَ. Allahu Akbar. And it is a guidance for all mankind. Well, hang on. It's a building. It's bricks and mortar. It's concrete. It's sand. It's foundations. But Allah says, it's more than that. Not only is it blessed, it's guidance for you. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, I can give anything or anyone permission to guide. Not bi'idhnillah. So it's got bi'idhnillah. Bi'idhnillah, permission to raise the dead. Bi'idhnillah, to guide. Allah can cause a brick to guide. Allah can cause a grain of sand to guide. Allah can cause a house to guide. It's Quran saying, I'm not saying, it's Quran saying. بِإِذْنِ and Mubarak and Hudan lin-nas. In fact, Hudan lil-Alameen from Hudan lin-nas is a guidance for all the universe. Very interesting. We'll go a little bit into that. Very interesting. This beautiful structure, I'm not sure. Everybody reacts differently when you see the Kaaba. Everybody reacts emotionally and spiritually. I'm not sure if you remember, for those who have gone, the first time you saw the Kaaba, what was your feeling? What was in your heart? What was your thinking? I remember when I went after a long time, I thought, I must remember my emotions. And it took my breath away. It took my breath away. People were used to, they were walking around, chatting, but I was just in awe. This is Hudan lil-Alameen. This is our Mubarakah. This is full of blessing. This is our spiritual lens with which we receive Allah's guidance. Incredible structure. There was one great wali, and he complained to Allah. He says, Ya Allah, I've gone to your house. All I saw was your house. I'm very disappointed. Then he went the next year. He goes, Ya Allah, I'm still disappointed. I went to your house, I just saw your house. Then he went for the third time, and he went with humility, and he went with emptiness, and he went with longing, and he went with sincerity, and he removed his pride, removed his arrogance. He went to zero, as Mr. Blank, as we should. And then when he looked at the Kaaba, he said, Ya Allah, this time I never saw your house, Ya Allah, but I saw you, Ya Allah. That is the blessing of this house. We can't even begin to imagine. We just look. But if you look with your spirituality, and look with your heart, and look with your soul, and look with cleanliness and purity, you'll see something else. Even looking at the Kaaba, there is reward. Can you imagine? Looking at bricks and mortar and cement, Allah's giving you reward. 120 rewards come down into the Kaaba, and they get distributed. So those who are looking at it, I believe they get 60, half the rewards again, just by looking at it. Those who pray, they get 40 extra that come through the Kaaba. And those who do tawaf, I believe they get the rest, I believe it's 20. I think I've got it slightly wrong. So out of 120, that's how Allah distributes. But we've talked about Waseela of Hazrat Isa alayhi salam. We've talked about now Waseela through bricks and mortar. Bricks and mortar are guiding. I still don't understand how, okay, but Allah can make it possible. And not just for us, for the whole of the universe. So the Kaaba is guiding Mars and the Sun and the other galaxies. Because Allah says, Hudan lil-Alameen. Guidance for the whole universe. And in fact, you may know this, but in fact, this is a physical Kaaba. If you follow a line from the Kaaba into the heavens, you get to another spiritual Kaaba, where the angels continuously circulate. That's another lecture. But that's how blessed the Kaaba is. It's like a direct connection to the heavens. Like Riyadul Jannah. It's part of the heavens. It's a heaven on earth. The Prophet said, Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, Bain making a mimbar in Riyadh between my house and my mimbar is a garden. Min Riyadh al-Jannah, from the gardens of Jannah. So we are sitting in part of paradise, and people say, so what happens when the world is destroyed? Well, that part is not destroyed. That part is taken physically back to its rightful place in Jannah. That's how Allah protects His special places. So we talked about bricks and mortar. I want to talk about now meat. A dead piece of meat. How can that guide? No, we eat every day. The food we eat. How can that guide? Now you're probably thinking there must be a way because we've shown us at Isa alayhi salam, we've shown this, there must be a way. There is a way. وَإِذْ قَتَلْتُمْ نَفْسًا فَادَّارَأْتُمْ فِيهَا وَاللَّهُ مُخْرِجٌ مَا كُنْتُمْ تَكْتُمُونَ فَقُلْنَا اضْرِبُوهُ بِبَعْضِهَا كَذَلِكَ يُحْيِي اللَّهُ الْمَوْتَى. Subhanallah, subhanallah. Surah Baqarah, near the beginning. The children of Israel were arguing. Nothing new. I hear you say, nothing new. In front of Musa alayhi salam. Look at the disrespect that was shown. Why were they arguing? Someone had killed, someone had murdered, a dead body was in front of them. And they were arguing. One tribe was saying, that tribe killed him, we are going to kill that tribe. No, this tribe, and the argument started. And then Musa alayhi salam revealed this verse. You are arguing, Allah Azza wa Jal will solve this argument in a way no one could question. He will solve this murder in a way no piece of evidence is left unattended or unaccounted for. A complete acceptance by everybody. Now you think about it, how can that be? How can that be? There's always a little bit of doubt that this is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And He has said, وَإِذْ قَتَلْتُمْ نَفْسًا فَادَّارَأْتُمْ فِيهَا. We will show them the truth. We will show them from themselves. How can He show them from themselves? Allah can do. Allah will settle this argument. Allah will prove without any doubt who killed this person. And what's interesting, He won't reveal the name of the murderer. No. He won't reveal who killed. He said, no, I will make this dead person tell you who the name of the murderer is, who killed him. You can't get better evidence than that. If the murdered person stands up and points, you killed me, you can't get better evidence than that. That is the best evidence. That is the best witness. But Allah says, before this person testifies, He says, I will use this piece of meat in the hands of Musa alayhi salam to raise this person to life. Hit this person with this meat. That's what the verse means. Musa alayhi salam had a piece of beef, and this beef was a Waseela to solve a murder, and he hit the person who is dead with this Waseela, and the person became alive. Another person looked, he still had his wounds, he still had his dried blood. He got up, he looked around. You killed me, you are the murderer. And then the matter was settled. But Allah could have given a name. Allah could have given the name to Musa alayhi salam. Allah could have said, Musa alayhi salam, you tell them. Allah could have made the person confess who killed. He could have done many things. He goes, no, I'm going to show you that even a piece of dead meat, dead worthless meat, which you eat, which you discard, which you have no regard for, look how powerful this is. كَذَلِكَ يُحْيِي اللَّهُ الْمَوْتَى. This is how I make life from death. I can use an angel, I can use a person, I can use a block of concrete, and I can use a piece of meat. So next time we are eating our food, and we are looking, this food could have tremendous blessings if Allah wishes. If a building just of concrete and bricks can guide the universe, and a dead piece of meat can raise a dead person, now we are beginning to understand what the word Waseela means. That's the whole, those who miss, that's the whole point of my discussion. What the word Waseela means. A brick can be Waseela. A piece of meat can be Waseela. The breath of Hazrat Isa alayhi salam blowing on a dead body, that dam could be Waseela. The voice of the Prophet could be Waseela. The voice of Ibrahim alayhi salam could be Waseela. وَإِذْ قَالَ إِبْرَاهِيمُ رَبِّ أَرِنِي كَيْفَ تُحْيِي الْمَوْتَى قَالَ أَوَلَمْ تُؤْمِنْ قَالَ بَلَى وَلَكِنْ لِيَطْمَئِنَّ قَلْبِي. Subhanallah. A conversation between Allah Azza wa Jal and Hazrat Isa alayhi salam. And the conversation is this. These are like two friends speaking. This conversation is very frank, very blunt, very close. You know, some people say the prophets are slaves and servants, and yes they are. But they are close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They are the friends of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah is their friend. And this conversation in Quran proves with Allah Ibrahim, Rabbi arini kayfa tuhyi al-mawta. Oh my Lord, please tell me, how do you make life from death? Kayfa tuhyi al-mawta. How do you make life from death? And then Allah teases him. Allah teases him. Allah questions him. Allah says, Qala awalam tu'min? He said, don't you believe I could do it? Look at this. This is Ibrahim alayhi salam speaking. Of course Ibrahim alayhi salam believes. Allah is teasing him. Allah is putting pressure on him. Let me see what he says. Let me see what my beloved says to my question. Of course I know that he believes. But let me see what he says, because his answer is beneficial to us. So if someone asks you, someone says, if you say, can I have proof of this please? Can I have proof of your nationality please, my records? They say, don't you believe me? And you think, what should I say? I can't say, yes, I don't believe, because I do believe, but so what does Ibrahim alayhi salam say? قَالَ بَلَى وَلَكِنْ لِيَطْمَئِنَّ قَلْبِي. He says, Bala. He says, Allah, of course I believe. I am curious. That's why I'm asking. I want my heart to be satisfied. I want to see how you do it. I'm not questioning you can't do it. I know you can do it. But I want my heart to be satisfied. My curiosity to be satisfied. Next time someone says, don't you believe? You say, yeah, I do believe. Of course I believe. But I want my heart to be satisfied. They have got no answer back. They got this the answer from Quran. Answer from Ibrahim alayhi salam to the Creator. And then Allah Azza wa Jalla says, okay, I'll show you. He said, take 4 birds, teach them to fly to you when you call them. Not easy. Birds will just ignore you and fly off. Themselves. I don't care what he's saying. I'm off to that tree. Thank you very much. So he had to teach, he had to train. He had to spend weeks and weeks. And then he said, Ya Allah, I've done what you asked. And then he said, now, kill them. Slaughter them. Cut them into pieces. Ibrahim alayhi salam had to follow the instruction. But can you imagine the affection he had for the birds? He's calling them, he knows them, they know him. He calls, they fly to him, they land on his arm, his head, his shoulders. You become attached. Allah says, now you kill them. So you have to kill them. Then Allah said, put the pieces of these dead birds onto these hills, these 4 hills. So he had to travel and put the pieces, and put the pieces, and put the pieces. Then Allah says, now call them again. Now you kill them, you train them, you kill them, you mix them up, you cut them into pieces, you put pieces here, here. Now from where you are, you can see the mountains, you put the pieces, call them now. And Allah says, when you call them, watch them fly towards you. كَذَلِكَ يُحْيِي اللَّهُ الْمَوْتَى. This is how I make life from death. So here, Allah Azza wa Jalla uses a blessed voice of Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam. That's the Waseela. We've had the Waseela for the breath of Hazrat Isa alayhi salam. We've had the Waseela for bricks and concrete. We've had the Waseela of a dead piece of meat. Now we have the Waseela of the voice of Ibrahim alayhi salam. Now you need to understand Waseela is not just a simple concept. It's very deep. It's very wide. And it's very common. It's very common in our religion. It's very common in our practice. We use all the time. You are my Waseela. You're ready for Hajj? Please make dua. You're ready for Umrah? Please make dua. You are my brother? Please make dua. We use all the time. And the Prophet said, Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, your brother's dua has more chance of being accepted than your dua. And when you make dua for your brother, the angels say Ameen for you as well. For the same for you. I think we want the angels to say Ameen to our dua. So now we realize Waseela and the dua we make after Adhan. وَآتِ مُحَمَّدًا الْوَسِيلَةَ. Oh, may Allah make the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam a Waseela. Now we understand, this Waseela is all-encompassing now. This is the biggest Waseela. This is the biggest time, because this is entry into Jannah. This is the ultimate Waseela. We're talking about little Waseelas here. But this one, the ultimate, the main, the major, where everybody is relying, the whole creation is relying on Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So next time someone criticizes or misinterprets or misunderstands or misrepresents his words, you know now it's not a problem for us to defend, for us to explain, for us to understand. Without Waseela, life, Islam, is worthless to us, because Allah requires it and we need it. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help us and guide us. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Please read your sunnah if you haven't read.